tsunamis and flat Earth. How would tsunamis work on a ball? A tsunami is basically a shallow water wave, even in deep seas. Tsunamis typically have wavelengths of 200 kilometers, which makes them shallow water waves even in the ocean. These waves have insignificant wave heights at sea, but in shallow coastal waters they can exceed 30 meters or 100 feet. They may travel thousands of kilometers across the ocean nearly unnoticed until they reach land. Earthquakes in the Aleutian Trench regularly send large seismic waves across the Pacific Ocean, affecting Hawaii and the coastline of the North Pacific Ocean. When an earthquake occurs, energy will be transferred to the water, resulting in water waves. As the wave reaches seashore, because the sea depth is getting shallower and the wavelength is getting shorter, the height of the wave gets pushed up, resulting in tsunamis. In other words, in deep sea, water won't get pushed up as high as the water in shallow seashore. Tsunami waves are shallow water waves which may travel thousands of kilometers across the ocean nearly unnoticed until they reach land. Only when tsunami waves come closer to seashore, their depth is getting shallower, their wavelength is getting shorter, and the height of the wave becomes larger, resulting in destructive consequences. So, what is wrong here? First obstacle. If the Earth were a globe, tsunami waves would get stronger and bigger or higher with every mile as they descended down the slope, so that the final result of most of typical tsunami would be so disastrous that we would witness to similar consequences, as we had seen in Tsunami 2004 case, almost on a daily basis. If the Earth were a globe, the mechanics of every minor tsunami would be very similar to the mechanics of a typical avalanche in mountain regions. That is to say, oceanic coastal regions would be practically uninhabitable. 1 mile distance equals 20 centimeters inclination. 2 miles distance equals 80 centimeters inclination. 4 mile distance equals 320 centimeters inclination. 8 miles distance equals 1,280 centimeters inclination. 16 miles distance equals 5,120 centimeters inclination. 32 miles distance equals 20,480 centimeters inclination. 64 miles distance equals 81,920 centimeters inclination. 128 miles distance equals 3.27 kilometers inclination. Now, the distance between Padang, Sumatra and South Africa is more than 5,000 miles. What value of inclination should we take into account regarding that distance on a supposed globe? 5,000 miles distance equals 5,000 kilometers inclination, which is equivalent to 568 Mount Everest in a row. Second obstacle. Now, if we take as a reference point half a distance between Sumatra and South Africa, we would suppose that first half of that distance, tsunami wave would climb up 1,250 kilometers, which is equivalent to 142 Mount Everest in a row, in order to be able to begin downhill down the ocean slope. Third obstacle. Try to combine the second obstacle with the alleged rotation of the Earth in a direction west to east. The only possible inference is that the Earth is flat.